Hi guys, Tungsten here. So today we're gonna look at the cosmetic kit for the Worker Phoenix. Yeah, so when I get the kit, basically when I look at the listing, I find that it's pretty interesting to look at. So I decided to get one to check it out myself. So as I also do some 3D kind of design printing myself, so I'm actually interested in looking at their design as well. So first off, I'm quite interested in this piece over here. As you can see, let me just focus it so that get a closer look. So this piece, okay, it turns out that no, it's printed in multiple parts like this, right? Okay, yeah. So you have this piece as well as this piece, right? So worker used to I think when they design something they always have pretty one part. So nowadays it seems like they take more kind of design kind of steps whereby they print multiple parts and they join together. But the drawback is when I received this piece, actually this part is not glued so-called securely. So what I did is that I applied some super glue and glue it out myself. Yeah, so but it's definitely interesting to see what is their this kind of design way thinking. And also the back piece over here, as you can see, this piece over here is fully 3D printed, but there is some mechanism over here whereby there's some push pull whereby you can extend and then lock, extend and then lock. So I thought this is quite interesting, right? Yeah, so that's why I'm interested in getting this kit and see maybe apply this kind of design concept in my future kind of own design as well. And of course this piece over here, okay, I find it pretty interesting as well because you are going to attach to the back, then we know that we're going to slot it in. So what is the holding mechanism over here is basically using a screw. Okay, so later on we'll see how secure it is, and we'll see how to assemble everything, right? It's good that they actually provide screws as well as the uh, keys for the fastening. Well, first step first, okay, I'm supposed to put this in over here. So unfortunately I have to open out the blaster. I think from the instruction on their website, I thought they just say you can kind of loosen like 4 screws and then try to pull it out. I think that was the instruction, but unfortunately the other time when I opened it, I actually screwed it quite tightly. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that off camera and fit this thing in, and then we will look at the assembly process. Yeah. Oh well, it turns out that this piece is actually quite easy to pull out. The cage actually doesn't really grip it that well, and I also know that this silver inner piece is actually is prone to move around. So what I did was I apply a little bit of this tape around it such that they have a better friction fit. So basically you just unscrew 1 2 3 4 screws and kind of you can kind of push it kind of up, and then you can slot it in a way, and then push it in. Also I apply a little bit of this tape around the tube as well so that it have a better fit to the so-called inner portion as well. And that's about it, and then you can fasten it so that hopefully you can have a kind of a better grip. Then we'll come back and see what we'll do about the rest. Alright, so now let's take a look at this piece over here, this 2-piece front piece. Like I say, I like the way Worker now approach stuff, so that then they break the design up into multiple small portions so that they can do more intricate designs such as the front piece, whereby it looks quite nice in my opinion. Yeah, so I also like that they make use of the groove. Okay, as you can see, there's some kind of protrusion over here and here. Basically it is to match the so-called groove over here at the front, so when you put on this kind of side, it doesn't you stay in place and pretty well, I'll say. But the thing is now because now you have that front piece over here, the PWM it's actually very difficult to reach. Over here, oh, it's just difficult to reach. Now, it's not going to help when this thing goes in, and I'm probably not going to insert this thing all the way in, just a little bit in, or else there's no way for you to adjust it. So now I sort of came up with my own personal solution. So I make a 3D printed piece like this. There's a little dot to just indicate where you are. Okay, so I took out the knob. Okay, so I'm going to replace it with this extended piece over here. Okay, just okay, I like it such that now the maximum will be like a 3 o'clock kind of a situation. So I'm going to just jam it in, kind of thing. Okay, so I know where's the maximum. Okay, so it's going to at least be like this, and then okay, and extension. So I don't know, it's a it's a very simple piece. Okay, so yeah, so it become like this. So at least I have a chance of turning it. I think I'm just going to put it at my Thingiverse. Again, I'm not going to push this all the way in. If you push this all the way in, again, you're going to have the access problem. So I'll just adjust it according to my liking. So there are 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then once I fasten, that will be the front, and I'll do that offline. So again, I'll probably put this piece on my Thingiverse. But anyway, if you're watching, I think it's a very simple design. I'm sure you guys can do it and print it easily. Why not include this kind of extension for your future customer for this Phoenix? Just my suggestion. So if you want to do that, okay, I'll screw it the pieces together offline. Okay, so now I've completed the front part. Like I mentioned, I did not push the so-called this muzzle all the way in, just enough so that I still have access to my PWM over here, whereby I can just twist. Okay, at least. Okay, and I can reach it, kind of situation. So that is that. So now let's get on to the so-called the stock itself. So again, when I look at it, I find that the design is interesting. Okay, so over here now you can see that now we have catches like this, whereby now you can push and then turn, and then it catches. Okay, and then turn. Okay, and then it catches. So these are all 3D printed. Interesting design. So I guess I can learn from this, and then maybe in the future, even in my own design, I can incorporate something like this, okay, into the design. So I'm gonna leave it as such, so that it's easier to insert the metal rod over here. So again, the metal rod is also pretty interesting. One of them will have the teeth, the other one do not have, and then it comes pre-installed with 2 screws. Okay, previously I thought the screw is going to be like, you have to like drill into the shell itself. That's pretty silly of me. Why would anyone want to do that, right? So I guess no, it's probably just going to prevent this thing from kind of slip out of the bag itself. Okay, so it doesn't pass through, kind of situation. So the one without the teeth goes on to the part whereby you have the screw side. Okay, over here, so you're supposed to insert it, kind of. Okay, so it is pretty hard to so-called push and pull. Okay, I think you probably want to do this a few times, or else later on when you want to extend the stock, maybe you have a little bit problem, right? Yeah, so maybe you want to condition it a bit, pull and push it a bit, a few times. Okay, make sure you have a way to pull the stock. And then of course the other side, this is the one with the catch. Okay, so this is the one we can slot in and so you can catch. Yeah, so with that, okay, I'm going to push a few in, okay, around there. Okay, yep, I'm pretty sure that that'll be it. Then you can slot into this part over here, and then you'll see the corresponding kind of screw part over here, and then you'll use the screw provided to screw it in, and I shall do this offline. Okay, so I've fixed the stock in, as you can see over here. So again, this is the catch. Okay, whereby you can push and pull, right? Okay, and then actually catch it. So to put it in, very simple. You just align it like this. It goes, and then just slot it in. And then over here you can use this screw. So again, I find that this is interesting because for the attachment stock, normally we have a spring kind of thing, whereby now then we design something to spring down and then now catch this portion. So now the easy solution is basically just have a screw and then match it with this groove and then just slot it in. So I wonder how well it will work, but because it's just one side, but we'll find out. And in some of my other design myself, I know the stripe itself here, there's a screw port. I actually uses that as well. But this is an interesting design using a thumb screw, and then simply just match it with that groove over there and then put it in. Let's see how well it actually works. So now it's all the way in. Wow, what do you know? It's actually pretty good, right? So I guess this is something I can learn. Okay, again. Okay, so as you can see, if you collapse it, it basically match all the way. So I guess that's the advantage of having your own blasters. Okay, so you can actually collapse it all the way. So you can see collapse it all the way. It looks pretty slick in my opinion. Now then the Phoenix itself doesn't look that small anymore. Doesn't look like what I call it, the chicken in by the other review. Yeah. So what we had left with is actually this one and this guy over here. So let's just solve this simple one. So I believe this is the direction doesn't really matter. Okay, should not matter. Let me just double check. Okay, I'm just gonna push it in just to wish me luck. Okay. Okay. Yep. So that is that. Push in and it is there. Wow, what do you know? Okay. So last part is basically again saying it's just this portion. Now in the so-called the picture itself, they ask you to put over here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put in between if I can, kind of clamp the front and the back together, sort of in between. I guess this is act as a reinforcement to myself. I think that will be a better choice, so that I'm going to do that. So this piece over here, you can just sort of put it down and you can grip, and then or you can fold it up. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any catch, unlike the so-called the back part over here. There is actually a catch. This doesn't have any catch, so it just free flow. So that's something that unfortunate, but that's what it is. So let me just put it in and I'll get back to you guys. Okay. Alright, just want to add something before I forget. If your intention is like me to use this piece to sort of at the middle of the shell and the 3D printed part itself, okay, you have to push it from the front to back. It is a little bit tough, so you have to be extra careful, so in order not to break things. So be gentle about it. Okay, so if you want to just fit it inside the so-called to attach this piece to the shell, okay, I'll advise to install this piece first, slot it in first, secure it before you so-called install the front. That will be easier to do, right? So yeah, so if you want to do it like me, so please be careful. Okay, I don't want you to go breaking things. Yeah. Alright, so here you are, the Phoenix all fixed up together with its cosmetic kit. So again, this can be pulled down, and then you can extend the stock itself. You can pull it down and then you can extend it to the length that you want. You can pull down. Okay, adjust the stock a little bit. Okay, your liking. Okay, maybe something like that will do. So that's the Phoenix itself. So I added a side over here so that it's not that boring. So again, if you don't want this, you want to extend it to a big longer one, you can always do that. And then there you have it, your cosmetic kit for the Phoenix itself. Now let's talk about the things I do not like and the things I like. This grip over here, okay, it'll be good if this can lock. So yeah, you can grab it, shoulder it, adjust it to your length. The this metal bar is actually quite strong enough. So again, if you know you want to hold it this way, it's also fine. I think it's also quite pretty comfortable if you just want to hold it this way. So I guess that's why you can collapse it or you can extend it. That will serve some purpose over there. I do not like this part a little bit. It's a bit kind of flimsy. I think you can do better. But again, this back part is strong enough, so it's fine. This part is probably going to break on you if you were to press it hard enough. So I'm not too sure how good it is. Anyway, okay. So that is my gripe. This is flimsy. Okay, so to keep it in storage, probably I'll just collapse it and collapse it. Okay, as you can see, again, this is a bit loose over here. So if something can be done, that would be great. And again, the kit itself, if you want to access the PWM, is good luck to you. So that's why I do an extension, my own extension over here. At least I can access it, and you can be accessible. So over here, there you go, the Phoenix with the cosmetic kit. Okay, I feel like it's like a transformer. Anyway, I have great fun doing this video, so if you please hit like and subscribe to my video, and I can see you in the next video. I'm Tungsten. Thanks for watching. Bye.